Hi, my name is Lauren Tsai, and I'm a student at CareerFoundry. Today, I'll be presenting my work on a vocabulary learning app. The app I'll be showing you today is called Lingo. It is the everyday vocabulary app designed for everyday people. Our persona is Marley Benson Rao. She's 34 years old and lives in Brooklyn. She's a full-time working mother in PR and communications with a 4-year-old son. According to Marley, between running around for work and chasing after a child, it is hard to find the motivation and time to brush up on and learn new vocabulary, let alone organize them in a cohesive manner. A little bit more about Marley and her needs is that she wants to improve her vocabulary, although she doesn't want to take time away from her family. She wants to be engaged and would like the ability to flag and categorize words. For her professional life, she wants to ensure that her writing and communication is sophisticated and concise. Now that we know a little bit more about Marley, let's review the problem brief, problem statement, and challenges. For Marley, she's always busy and always in movement. She does not want to carve out time to study, as she would rather spend any extra time with her family. She's easily distracted and quickly bored by mundane tasks. She has a hard time remembering words and names that she would like to use for work. Her problem statement: Marley is busy, easily distracted, and sometimes forgetful, so she needs a fun and challenging app that can be used on the go and gives her the ability for personalization. Her challenges: the first is time. She doesn't have enough of it. It's also hard for Marley to find motivation unless there's an aspect of fun and challenge. She would also like the ability to store, categorize, and reference words, but currently has no place for this. In the next 4 slides, I will walk you through my early prototypes, while also keeping in mind our persona Marley. The first image shows you the splash screen, which appears after Marley downloads the app. From the splash screen, she can look at onboarding via Look Inside. She also has the option to skip to login using an existing account or sign up for a new account. The next 4 images show the onboarding screens. These will detail the functions of the app. Each screen also allows Marley to skip to either log in or sign up. The last 2 images are the login options, the first being login with an existing account, and the second being create an account using email or Facebook. Now let's pretend that Marley has downloaded the app. She has completed onboarding, sign up, and is logged into her account. Upon login, the home screen will appear. Here, she can access her profile via the top right icon or the navigation bar via the top left icon. For this slide, we will pretend that Marley is in game mode and has chosen general vocabulary. When she enters game mode, she has the option of 4 difficulty levels: basic, intermediate, advanced, and genius. Since this is her first time using the app, she has chosen beginner. Within beginner, there are more levels. Level 1 is ready to play, but as you can see, the next level is locked. Level 2 can only be unlocked once she has correctly defined 20 words from level 1. When she enters level 1, she's presented with a word, along with 4 multiple choice answers. Marley will then click on one of the options and hit the answer button to see if she's correct. In this scenario, Marley was correct. The check mark has lit up in green. If she was incorrect, the X mark would have lit up red. Notice that towards the top right corner of the screen, Marley can also see her progress. Here, she is on 1 of 20 words. Below the definition, she has the ability to add this word to a topic, as well as add the word to favorites. Remember, Marley needs the ability to categorize for work, so we will have her assign a topic to the word. In order to add the word to a topic, she would simply click on the Add Topic button. On the next screen, image 5, she will have the option to select from existing topics or create a new topic. If she creates a new topic, she would click on the Add button located at the bottom right and add her topic accordingly. Once Marley has correctly defined 20 words from the level, she's greeted with a congratulatory page. Marley is a busy woman, so 20 words should be something that she can accomplish while she's on the go, such as on the train or waiting for her son at school pickup time. On this next slide, the first 3 images show our study mode feature. Study mode is simply flashcards for those who prefer the traditional manner by which to study. For this example, Marley has chosen to pick a topic for her study cards. After she has selected the topic she would like to study, her first flashcard will appear. To see the definition, she would simply click on the flashcard. If she does not want to see the definition, she can move to the next word using the arrows. From the definition page, Marley has the ability to add word to topic as well as add word to favorites. The app also features the ability to add words and add topics. These are shown in the last 4 images. Once you click into words or topics from the navigation bar, you have the ability to search existing words and topics, as well as the ability to add new ones using the plus sign icon at the bottom right. Existing words and topics can also be edited simply by clicking into that word or topic. Now, with my user persona and low fidelity prototype in hand, I was able to proceed with usability tests on 4 individuals using Prot. With each user, I tested 4 different tasks. The first was moving through the splash screen, onboarding, and creating an account. I tested this because first impressions are important. If a user is fumbling through an app at this juncture, it is unlikely they will continue with its use. The second task was adding a word to the app. Personalization is a key feature that sets this app apart from other vocabulary learning apps. The third task was adding word to favorites. It is important for users to have the ability to quickly flag words as they review flashcards or play a game so that they can reference them at a later date. The last task was studying a specific topic. The ability to study specific topics is another key feature because each user is different with plethora interests and motivations. Allowing users to learn exactly what they want will keep them engaged. After reviewing all of the info I gathered from usability tests, I decided on the following revisions. The first is updating the navigation bar. Some users had difficulty discerning between the game mode and study mode features. To make it more clear, I changed these items to be a drop-down menu. I also changed wording to be more clear. Study became study cards, general became general vocab, and topic became pick a topic. The next revision is to add back buttons. This was not specifically called out by any of my users, but I did notice that it would make for better user experience. During usability testing, not all users understood that the plus sign was an add button. I also noticed that their thumb would actually move towards the top of the screen when they wanted to add, not to the bottom where I had the plus icon. With that said, I decided to change the plus sign to be a plus sign with the word add, and I also moved this to the top of the screen. When it came to adding and editing words, users were a bit confused by the format. My revision will be to make this a drop-down. I will also show the plus sign plus add word in gray so that it is more self-explanatory. For editing topics, adding a word was not a seamless task for all users. My revision will to make the format similar to add editing words from the previous slide. Lastly, in study cards, opening the definition was not intuitive for all users. Also, navigating add topic and add to favorites was slightly challenging for some. To fix this, first I will add tap here for definition to the flashcard. Also, I will change the format to be similar to the view found in Add, Edit, Word. My next steps. The first thing I will do is perform another round of usability tests with the outlined revisions. I will then create a high-fidelity prototype. From there, I'll perform usability tests on the high-fidelity prototype and then apply any necessary revisions. What I learned from this is that personas are a great first step to understanding a user, but usability testing gives you true insight into how a user actually thinks and reacts as he or she moves through an app. Observing a user can be extremely powerful. You can ascertain quite a bit of information even through their facial expressions, gestures, and comments to self. Lastly, every user is different and will interpret information, prompts, and icons differently. It is important for a UX/UI designer to remember this as they build a product. Thank you so much for watching my presentation on Lingo.